I'm going to talk about a type of programming so deep, most of us don't even know we're running it. I call it good girl training. Now, I've been married for nearly 3 decades, and it's given me a chance to really decode that. Now, this training starts in childhood. It's the be nice, don't make waves, be a good helper, conditioning us to prepare us for a certain role in the world. For me, that childhood training got its advanced degree during my undergrad years. That was a time I was absorbing the old paradigm of what adult relationships were supposed to look like, all while my brain's decision-making center was still being shaped. And then I carried all of it, the childhood conditioning, the young adult programming, into my marriage for nearly 3 decades. And I've spent a good number of those years actively deconstructing it. And this good girl training goes deeper. It's woven into the fabric of our Western culture. There are literally tax credits for being married and penalties being single in these here United States. And this system was built for a reason. But the good girl training goes deeper. I want to add another layer. A layer especially for my melanated sisters, my Black women, particularly those of us with roots in the South or the Caribbean. I was trained on being very polite. But what I decoded was that this politeness, it was an ancestral survival strategy. For our ancestors, overt politeness could literally save their lives. It was armor. So you add one layer of survival-based politeness, and then you add another layer of be good, be decent, be this way, because that's what a man wants, that's what society wants. And when you put them together, you have what you have on a subconscious level is training to be a soldier who is ready to take orders. Nobody would sign up for that if you said it out loud. It sounds heinous, but it's subliminally there. And this brings me to a level of violence we don't talk about. Now, when I say violence, a set of images automatically comes to mind. But the violence I'm talking about doesn't match those images. It's the quiet violence of being subliminally programmed. It's the violence of having your own decision making overridden by a system designed to make you a safe harbor for others. Now, I was listening to this podcast recently. This guy, a host, a level-headed guy, said something about domestic violence isn't cool today, but it had its place. He just said it. It wasn't thought through, but it's a perfect example of hearing the quiet part out loud. It's a glimpse into this old programming that still runs in the background. But this is what the good girl training was really about. It was about making you safe for men, for society. It was about teaching you to leave things for others to do, to not rock the boat. But here's the truth. Sacred boundaries are necessary. And when you start setting them, they will bump up against what makes other people feel comfortable. The world, as it stands, was built on your silence, on your politeness, on you being a good soldier. And there are so many things happening today that we, as women, can absolutely shift by simply refusing to participate in the old game. In my next video, we're going to talk about what it means to finally get off of good girl Main Street.
Lisa.